Hello, I am Jinhoo from Reader to Share. In today's video, we will discuss about a new concept covered in AP Microeconomics, profit maximization. More specifically, we will begin with the basics about it, graph it, and then solve some questions related to what we learned today. While today's concept may seem a little boring or redundant, please note that today's lesson will definitely help you to move on furthermore on AP Microeconomics. So let's share our screen. Here we go. First of all, we need to understand marginal revenue and marginal cost. I'm pretty sure we've talked about marginal benefit and marginal cost before. This is very similar to this. Marginal revenue is the amount of revenue we can earn by producing one more unit. Usually the marginal revenue is same to the price of the product, since it is how much you earn from selling one unit of a certain product. Marginal cost is the amount of cost we have to pay to produce one more unit. We can find the quantity where the profit will be maximized by comparing the marginal revenue and cost of each product. More specifically, if the marginal revenue is bigger than marginal cost, we should increase the quantity. It may seem hard to understand, but in essence, the reason is simple. You can earn more than what you have to pay if you decide to produce more. If the marginal revenue, or MR, is smaller than marginal cost, or MC, we should instead decrease the quantity. Why? You're paying more than what you earn from selling it. Finally, if the MR is equal to the MC, it is the point where you should stop producing. It is the optimal quantity. It may be hard to interpret, so we'll take a look at the graph and check it out. So this is the graph of MR and MC. You can find that the marginal revenue is a horizontal line, since usually the MR is the same to the price. It won't differ no matter how many you sell. We have analyzed the marginal cost curve multiple times before, so we'll move on. As you can see, there is an intersection between the marginal cost and marginal revenue curves. That quantity is the point where the profit is maximized, in this case. Let's apply the comparison method we used before in the graph. At the region before the quantity where MR equals MC, right over here, the firm should produce more since the marginal cost curve is below the marginal revenue curve. On the other hand, at the region after the quantity where MR equals MC, yes, you're right. The firm should produce less since the marginal cost curve is above the marginal revenue curve. Now, let's take a look at this question. At the left side, there is a table about the total cost and revenue for each quantity produced. At the right side, there is each question. At question 1, it asks us to calculate the marginal cost, or MC, of number 4. At the quantity of 3, the total cost is $17, and at the quantity of 4, the total cost is $22. Subtract 17 from 22, and we can find 5. So in this case, the answer will be 5. At question 2, the question asks us to calculate the marginal cost for MC of quantity 7. At the quantity of 6, the total cost is $36, and at the quantity of 7, the total cost is $46. Subtract 36 from 46, and we can find 10. Notice that the marginal cost is increased, just like you do it in usual situations. If you take a slide back and look at the graph, you can also see that the marginal cost curve is increasing. So interesting to take into account. Now, at question 3, the question asks us to calculate the marginal revenue, or MR, of quantity 2. At the quantity of 1, the total revenue is $8, and at the quantity of 2, the total revenue is $16. Subtract 16 from 8. No, I'm sorry, subtract 8 from 16, and we can find 8. Now, notice that the revenue increases equally by 8, since in most situations, the marginal revenue is equal to the price and therefore it will not change. In other words, it is fixed as 8. Now, at question 4, the question asks us to calculate the marginal revenue of quantity 6. At the quantity of 5, the total revenue is 40, and at the quantity of 6, the total revenue is 48. Subtract 40 from 48 and we can find 8. As I said before, the marginal revenue of quantity 6 is the same from the marginal revenue of quantity 2, and pretty much it will be the same to any other quantity because the marginal revenue is fixed. Question 5 might be a little hindering. The question asks us to find the point where the revenue is maximized. Restating, we are not finding where the profit is maximized. We are finding where the revenue is maximized. Where is it? The answer is at quantity 7. It is simple. If we sell more, we earn more if we do not consider how much we have to pay. Because you aren't selling a product to just, you aren't selling and then giving them money. You are selling and you're at least earn like a cent or whatever. So to find where the revenue is maximized, in most situations, as the quantity increases, the revenue will also increase. Question 6 asks us, do you know how to find where the profit is maximized? And if you watched this video and paid attention to it, I guess you all respond, yes. The marginal revenue is same as $8. So what we really have to do is we have to find where the marginal cost equals to $8. And the quantity where the marginal cost is $8 is, take a look. And I hope you all found it. It is at quantity 6. Therefore, the profit maximizing quantity is 6. Now, today's video is over. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel. I would love it. Also, feel free to write down comments about my videos, possible questions, and feedback so I can improve my videos. I really appreciate you are spending your time learning something that will help you. Maybe ace your test, learn about economics, solve your questions, or whatever. I hope this video has helped you to reach your goals. And thank you again. I'll see you after 2 weeks with a new video covering the key concept.